going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while, but we are back after a couple days here. And man, XRP has moved. We talked about this a couple days ago. XRP making a big move, and boy did it, and the rest of the markets. So we're going to jump into that on the charts here in just a moment. Guys, it's the 19th of August. It is Saturday night. Taking a look here at the volatile markets. Welcome to the channel, all of the new subs, and as always, thank you to the current subscribers and everybody else stopping in to check out these videos. Let's take a look here, guys, at the coinmarketcap.com website and see what's going on here with the markets. So fear and greed at 34. There is some fear in the markets, to say the least. When there's blood in the streets, it is a good thing for the bulls, and we're definitely seeing that. Bitcoin down 11% in the last 7. As we look here at the screen, Ethereum down 9.5. XRP down a whopping 17.2% in the last 7 days, or the last week, sitting at the number 5 spot. That is that. Let's head over to the charts, guys. I want to share a couple things with you on the XRP charts. So what we'll do is get rid of this watch list here. Couple things here. So recently, on this big move after the SEC announcement by Judge Torres, had a massive pump. I think it was a 70+% day here. Candle 73.25%. Wow, what a nice surprise! What a nice breakout above that 55 to 57 cent area here on the chart. And well, we've seen a full retrace and then some. Let's get the arrow tool here. So we had the initial breakout, like I said, 55 to 57 was that major resistance. Huge blast past it right here on the 13th, 73.25% day. Put in a lower high, came back down, just about back testing, and then they pulled the market plug. Market plunged. So far, that is the bottom. We had a basically unchanged day yesterday, which was the 18th of August. We had a decent little 2.79% up day, which would be today's date, the 19th, which is Saturday. And then so far, Sunday's candle basically unchanged. So there's a chance that we could still head down here. And I've been writing this in the community part of the YouTube channel, down to this 40, 41, 42 cent range, which is the lower end of this big, basically pennant pattern that XRP is in. So XRP, had the initial breakout on the news, hit all the way up perfectly to the upper end of this pennant pattern. And when I zoom out, you'll see that on the chart. And that was the top so far for this move. So, such a great, and you guys can learn from this. I can learn from this. I'm not actively really trading XRP by any means. I just accumulate over time, dollar cost average. But for those traders out there, buy the rumor, sell the news. This is a perfect scenario. And look at this chart, learn from this. XRP does this quite often, but this is the most recent scenario here. Buy the rumor of the, we had Garlinghouse come out and say that he expects a settlement, within months or whatever the case was, weeks. And then boom, got the 73.25% day right up there to, we hit a high of, let's see here, 94.79, and that was the top of the move. People were looking for higher prices. Got another nice rally here on the 19th. It was a lower high and had been fading ever since, and then we got the washout move. So buy the rumor, as in settlement coming, sell the news, as in Judge Torres, XRP now to security, and that would have been a phenomenal trade if for those of you who took your profits. But like I said, I more or less dollar cost average into XRP, that is. So it's all good for, the case that I am in. Anyways, so you'll see this market fades here, goes sideways. And I spoke about this in a recent XRP video, that markets will not, especially XRP, will not trade sideways forever. And I expect a big move to come. Well, we got that move, and it was to the downside in a huge way, basically trading from 60 all the way down to a low of 40 3. Now, that could be the bottom, with that big candle wick and closing up pretty high on their daily range. That could be the bottom. I mean, that liquidated a lot of leverage traders, a lot of traders with stops, and it also stopped out a lot of traders who are just straight up, basically scared to lose their position. They're fearful, blood in the streets. It's really, really good to get people out of the markets, those weak hands. And sometimes that's the bottom, and from here on, we could easily see the market move higher. We're going to take a look back in 2020, I believe it was. Very similar price action here that we saw back then. So keep this mental picture here of the chart in your mind. Let's take a look back here. Taking a look back here, guys. I actually have this circle because I actually did a video earlier this afternoon and the audio didn't work. So had to go out, just got home. Anyways, try this again. So let's take a look here. This is very similar trading action to what we have just experienced, at least so far, and there could still be some lows to come. So talk about that. So we have some major resistance right here, guys, at the 33-cent range, right? We have this consolidation right on the 20th and 21st of November. We get a parabolic move. This is in 2020 to the upside. We go from 33 cents all the way up to a high, guys, of 79. That is a big move. I was here for this. I remember this very clearly. That was a massive, massive move. What came next? Well, let's change up our tools here. We pulled back, lower high, pulled back again, another lower high, and then what happened to the market? The SEC came in and sued Ripple, and the market plunged, guys, from 60 cents all the way down to a initial low of like 20, small rally up, and then all the way down here to that 17-cent range, and that was the bottom, and the market moved from 17 cents all the way up, guys, to, excuse my tools here, 17 cents all the way up to $1. It was like $1.98, give or take, $1.96 right in here. So there is very similar price action playing out right now for the XRP chart. And if we can get it on the screen, I don't know if we can. We'll try. So we have the initial breakout, and here we go right here, the initial breakout. We have basically the pullback to a lower high, pullback, lower high, and then they pull the plug on the market and it washes people out. Pull the plug on the market, washes people out. And then going back to 2020, 2021, markets rally, higher low, and then we rally all the way up to $1.96, $1.97, something along those lines. So this also, keep in mind, found support at this pennant pattern. We'll zoom out shortly and I'll show you that. So going to where we're at currently, which is at 51.9, there's a chance that this market could pull back to that 40 cent, potentially even a little lower if it wants to undercut like it did back in 2021. And then we could start to see the move higher. So that's just a scenario that could play out. There's no guarantees it will. We could have already seen the bottom. But like I said, the price action that we're seeing right now on the charts is so similar to what we saw to the rally before the SEC sued Ripple that it's pretty much insane. So keep your eye on that. Like I said, that's back in 2020, 2021. I think it was in December. I remember that. It's crazy. The market broke out huge and then all of a sudden completely tanked. And I remember sitting here at the desk and watching the price drop, and I was accumulating at those lower levels. Let's take a zoom out, guys, and you could see the much larger pennant pattern that XRP is in. So some of these highs and lows aren't perfect, but overall this thing is wedging into the apex here, which goes out into 2025. So keep in mind, we're in 2023. So this thing could bounce around for a long time, much longer, into 25. So here is the support at this lower line multiple times. Came in, like I said, down here right after the SEC sued Ripple, and then rode it all the way up here, 2022. And you can see where we're at right now. Found that dollar, let's see here, up in here, it found resistance that was at $1, looks like 60 or so, pulled back to the bottom again. And right after the SEC lawsuit, which was in July, that rally we saw hit the top end of that pennant pattern, pulled us all the way back. So there is a chance, like I said before, that we could be stuck in this for a while, just like this, all the way into 2025 before we start to see either one or two take place. So I know that was a lot, but it's been a couple days since I did an XRP video, and in the last one I did, or the one before that, it was recent. I think it was this week. I said, these markets are going to move. There's a big move coming. Markets, especially XRP, does not stay sideways forever. I mean, this thing was trading super tight in a range, and then, boom, it's going to break. The energy builds up, and it has to be released. So, and sometimes when it's released to the downside like this, you'll get a V bottom. It goes too far one way, and then, boom, just slow and steady climb to the upside. So, hey, I hope that happens. But like I said, we did not hit the lower end of this support. So there is a chance back down to that 40, 41, 42 cent range. But I can tell you what, I'm not leverage trading XRP, but some people who are, even in a very small amount, were completely wiped out on this move right here. There is no way they can hold through that. Their accounts, their position was liquidated, and those losses are huge. Anyways, guys, that is what I see here for XRP. We found support. I have a level right here at 50642. That's basically where the market pinned at on the, let's see, that was Friday the 18th. That was Friday the 18th. The market had basically across an unchanged day. A little bit of support off of it, and then today is basically unchanged as well. If we head up to the 3-minute, you can see the support. I mean, this is perfect right here at this level. We dipped below it, pulled all the way back up to it, and we've been whipsawing, basically pinned right at 50642 until finally the markets can break above that and move on to the next level, either above or below. So we're going to keep an eye on those levels on the chart before we wrap this video up. So I actually don't have any below the chart at the moment, but above the chart would be 55 cents, 56, 565, 57, 190, 60450. So that's my thoughts on XRP, guys. Hopefully you made it through this volatile move and were able to accumulate at those much lower prices. Yep, might not see them that low again, so who knows. Luckily, I was able to get into a more of a position down in near the lows. It happened so quick that if you didn't have orders in, or you weren't on, your device or your computer or whatever, there's a good chance you missed it. And we are, let's see, that was at 42 or 10 cents above that, which is quite a bit. So anyways, guys, all links for the video for down in the video description. If you want to buy XRP, I have an Uphold link. If you do use that, I do get a commission. It does help support the channel. Do appreciate it. So that's going to wrap it up, guys. I'll catch you tomorrow for another video. Got to catch up here, get back in my market routine. And yeah, so thanks for hanging around. Welcome to the channel. If you are not yet subscribed, go ahead and join us here. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.